6-year-old Sugarbabe here. Say hello, Sugarbabe. She's training medium level, and today she needs competition experience. So today we're doing 2 novice classes with her, and we'll see how it goes. So we're going to take you through a little bit of the preparation and the warm-up, and then you'll see a little bit of the test as well.
What do you do to sort of, mentally prepare yourself for it?
So I will ride the test in my mind over and over again, probably hundreds of times. I do know these tests really well. I've ridden them so many times that I know them inside out. Although with each horse that I'm doing it with, I'll mentally envisage riding that horse and going through every little bit of the test, where I'm doing my half holds, where I can ask for a little bit more, how to prepare for the transition. Even now whilst I'm platting, I think it's a nice time for me to sort of do that and really prepare and be mentally ready for what I'm about to do.
So is there any advice that you would give to those, let's just say, hobby riders?
Yeah, just if you don't know the tests and you do have to learn them, make sure that you start really early, maybe a week or 2 weeks out, and then even ride the test a few times before the actual show day, or at least parts of it, so that you and your horse are familiar with the different parts of the test.
And I'm sure in your career you've had some lower marks maybe that you're not so happy with. How do you kind of get over the disappointment?
Well, first of all for me, I have to make myself look at that sheet. Normally if there's big blunders somewhere, then I know pretty much where it's gone wrong, and maybe you just had an unfortunate test on that day. But if you sort of think that it was a little bit unfair, or you're not so happy with it, or you don't think you deserved it, which can happen, really look at the sheet and actually read what the judges have put, and then take it on board and keep it in the back of your mind when you are training, because everybody sees something different. So I think that it's good to take away the negatives as well, and then you can improve.
Lovely. Well, good luck, Emma, and good luck, Babe. Enjoy it. What advice do you have for those who do get nervous before a competition?
I think a good bit of advice would be to maybe think about, you've got to give the horse a good ride, and it's your job to go in there and give the aids really well to get the right responses, and really to help keep focused, just think about actually how you have got to ride the horse. needs more ring practice.
Okay, is there anything that you're going to work on now before you go into the second?
I actually think that test might sound a bit too easy for her because it's a lot of going around the outside. So I think that the next one has got a little bit more in it. I think it'll be better for her.
Well, good luck.
We'll see.
Hello. So you've done your test, you've got the sheets. How are you feeling?
I'm happy with the 2 wins, really happy with first place. Lots of things we can get better at and work on, get ready for next time, but happy really.
Okay, so what was the sort of the main feedback from the judge?
For Sugarbabe to stay a bit more sort of supple in the transitions. So that's what I will take forward to the training and work on, ready for next time.
What was your highlight of the test? What do you think she did the best?
I think her canter work is doing really well. It's improving a lot from where she was about a year ago, and her trot extensions are always a highlight. And the walk, actually, she's got a brilliant walk. So those few things together.
Okay, and then how do you change to sort of like match what she's like in the arena? How do you change how you ride to match?
That's a little bit something that the horses have to learn as well, because obviously when you're riding a test you do kind of everything in 4 or 5 minutes, so the horses have to be really on the aids, whereas when you're doing training sessions you'll work on one thing for maybe longer. So say you're working on your trot extensions, you'll probably do a few in succession to get like the best one that you can, whereas obviously in the test you've got to then do it straight away wherever it lies in the test, in the sequence. So horses, they have to get used to listening to the rider and just get sort of match experience, shall we say.
So from now until your next test, will you sort of work quite intensely on the things that the judges have said that you need to improve upon, or do you still try to keep it quite varied with your training as well?
Yeah, so I'll pay sort of particular attention to what the judges said here, but I will still develop her so that she sort of is training upwards all the time. So it's a bit of a varied training regime. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned on our channel WSC Dressage for more videos coming up.